is what I'm talking about, okay? How sweet it is. National Pie Day is today. We're taking a bite out of the classic dessert for you this morning.
Yeah, we are joined by Brooklyn baker and cookbook author Jessie Sheehan, and she is sharing one of her pie recipes with us. We are so excited to eat it because it all smells so delicious, right? Jessie, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here on such a special holiday.
It is. It's a huge holiday, but what do you think it is about pies that everybody wants to have it?
I just think I feel like there are pie people and there are cake people. Sometimes we overlap. Pies tend to have fruit plus butter plus sugar. Often you're putting ice cream or whipped cream on top. It's just all of those components together make pie a pretty special experience.
I mean, it's like a comfort food, really.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
And like when you add a little fruit, it's healthy.
Hello.
It's healthy.
Come on. Yeah, come on. We all have our resolutions. Pie might be one of your resolutions for 2024.
Right. The raspberries are counteracting the sugar.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of the things you're doing today. You're making an easy raspberry pie.
So I call myself the queen of easy peasy baking.
We like that.
Yes.
And this particular, excuse me. I'm so excited. I'm losing my voice. This particular recipe is a raspberry crumb-topped pie with a pie crust. You can see it right here, with a pie crust that literally comes together in 5 minutes.
Because pie crusts scare me sometimes. I always like doing the pre-made because
this is gonna be like your introduction to not being scared of pie.
Okay,
you guys ready? All right,
Yes.
here we go. So in this bowl, I have flour, sugar, and a little salt. I also have kind of a secret ingredient, which is baking powder. It helps to make the pie crust a little lighter, so if you overwork it, you're fine. Now I'm going to add melted butter, whereas usually with pie dough we're using cold butter, and we have to do all these fancy things to get the cold butter into the And with this recipe we don't need to do that. We don't.
What did you just put in?
So I just put in a little bit of milk. I put in that melted butter. I stir it around. I mean, literally, it's going to come together so quickly. Then we're going to press it. You know, you always say that, and then you're on TV, and it takes 2 hours.
Well, that's
but only kidding. But only kidding. It's not going to happen. I promise. I promise.
And then do you roll it out? Like, what do you?
That's the beauty of it. You don't roll it out.
Really?
You literally. I got to move to my hands. I got to move to my hands.
That's
you know what I always say? Your hands are your best tools in the kitchen.
Wow.
I mean, I might love my whisk. I might love my spatula.
But that's faster.
But this is so fast, and then you can get all the little bits of dry flour. Now we grab our pie plate. We dump it in.
Magic of television.
Magic of television and the magic of Snackable Bites. And then you are literally just pressing it into the bottom and up the sides of this pie dough, which is pretty, of this pie plate, which is pretty amazing. Now, obviously...
This seems foolproof. I think I could do this.
Right, don't you think? And then you're just kind of squeezing it into the sides. You can decoratively kind of crimp the edges if you want. But no pressure. No pressure. I'm just doing a teeny bit more. Obviously, it would look a little...
When you had more time.
Prettier if I had more time. But that's basically our pie dough.
All right.
That is amazing.
We are adding our raspberries to some cornstarch and some sugar and a little bit of salt. And we're just, when you see how fast this is.
I'm amazed by this. I'm still on this pie dough.
That's the other thing about pie. You know, we were saying that some people get scared of the pie crust, and that's true. But the beauty of pie, if you can get past being scared of pie crust, or if you make this, is that the filling is usually pretty easy. Like, that's the filling.
That's it?
We're basically done. As long as you cover... Well, because you think about, like, nature's candy, which is, in my opinion, raspberries.
Yes, I love raspberries.
Me too. So I'm going to put that there. And then I just grab this crumble topping. This was made with a little bit of butter, sugar, and a little bit of flour. And we just kind of cover... our pie. Also, peeps, I got to tell you, I love a crumb-topped pie because you do not have to make another pie crust to put on top. You feel me? So I'm all about the crumb.
I love you.
I'm all about I'm all about the crumb. But I want to show everyone. It's right in front of us, but I just want everyone to see.
And then everything kind of bakes down, right?
Yeah, and look how beautiful.
How long do you put it in the oven
So we put it into, now I'm going to kill myself because I can't exactly remember the temperature. I think it's like 375, 400, maybe a little bit more, but you guys will have the recipe. It takes a while to bake.
Stop it
It's good, right?
Stop
oh my gosh. And can I just say, I'm going to grab my little wet paper towel because I came prepared to have clean hands for you. you can't even really tell that that's a melted butter pie crust and that it wasn't made, you know, in the traditional way
No,
with,
it's so
you know,
good.
you know, cutting the
obsessed with
butter.
this.
I love you.
I am obsessed
I'm
with this.
obsessed with you.
And
This is delicious.
it really is so good. And it's so simple.
Exactly. And then
Oh, my
also,
goodness.
just so you know, this is what I call my no-bake cannoli cheesecake pie for Pie Day.
Okay.
And that is super easy. It's no bake, which means you're literally mixing ricotta cheese, cream cheese, some sugar in a stand mixer, adding chocolate chips, orange zest.
I was gonna say, there's a zest. I taste the zest.
Right?
You're a
Because that's like
genius.
cannoli. Oh, I love you. That's like cannoli-ish. And then I put the pistachios and the chocolate chips.
gosh.
And
You know
then,
what doesn't get enough credit? A
Yeah.
whoopie. A whoopie pie.
hello.
A little bit of
I'm gonna
whoopie goes a
bring you
long
more.
way.
Look at these beauties. Look at these
Ask-
beauties.
yeah, no kidding. I have two kids.
Yeah, exactly. We all need a little whoopie in our life, especially in the form of pies.
Yeah.
And I just love a whoopie pie. I mean, you and I
my
were
God.
saying, I mean, whoopie pies are just the
Underrated.
best. I like
Underrated.
them better than a cupcake. Also,
my gosh, they're
I
so
feel
good.
like the filling to cake ratio in a whoopie pie
Is perfect.
is off the chain.
Perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Jesse,
Perfect.
sincerely, you are a genius. We have a new cookbook coming out.
Yes, so this is my last cookbook, Snackable Bakes. The new cookbook is just like this,
Okay.
easy peasy baking, but savory. So everything has cheese.
See, we're going to have you come on again to show us
Please.
some simple, easy peasy,
Please, please,
savory,
please.
sweet,
I
savory
hope so.
stuff.
You're my shiro. Oh
Okay.
my God.
I love you, Jesse.
This is
Thank you
amazing.
so much.
honey.
Happy National Pie Day as I
Thank
talk
you.
with my mouth full.
I got this.